Hello everyone, my friends at Rolife sent me this beautiful DIY miniature bakery set, and today we'll put it together and see how some of the miniature foods and items compare to Mini Brands or MiniVerse items. Rolife has so many different kits on their website, so go check them out using my link in the description, and also use the code GBKuhleen 15 at checkout to get 15% off your order. Now let's start building this. Here's our little instructions manual. It's very nice and detailed with pictures for every single step. So even though there's a lot of moving parts, this should all be really easy and straightforward. So we're gonna start with this. It's a very nice little oven for our bakery. Oh, never mind. I don't need scissors. I just noticed it's perforated here. Seems like we also need the stickers right off the bat. So this is the front of the oven where you control stuff and temperature and such. And they said we should be attaching this over here. I'm already doing it wrong. It should be like this. Oh, that was loud. Now let's add the sticker real quick. I think I'm gonna try to use the tweezers that they provided first, and we'll see how that goes. I just tried my hands. Maybe that's gonna be a little bit more precise. I'm gonna have more control because this is a pretty big sticker compared to other ones. Yeah, I think that's much better. But I'm sure I'm gonna have to use the tweezers at some point. And then this part should go in here. This is a lot more heavier than it looks, which is really good. I knew that part shouldn't be there because the instructions show that you should have these little holes to put the lighting in, because yes, it also comes with a lighting kit. And don't worry, it's not as complicated or complex as other lighting kits out there. Here's our two little LEDs. One goes over here at the top and the other one over here in the bottom part. They don't snap in, but if you push them in, they have a little, place, and they kind of like sit nicely in there. So that's good. And then this other end of the wire will go through the back panel. And now we just need to snap it in. Well, there was no snap, but it fits in very nicely. No gaps, no nothing. It's perfect. Here's how it looks from the front with the LEDs mounted in there. And now they say we should add the doors. I thought for a second they would snap in, but apparently not, or at least not yet, because now what we need to do is add these little transparent sheets. And I think they have a film on them. Yep, they sure do. They should have one on this other side, but I'm having a very hard time taking it off. Unless there's no film? Yeah, I think the protective film was only on this side, which is going to be the side that will be facing us. So this goes in here like so. Clamp it in place with one of these, which also will make sure that, the little door stays, the hinges stay on, because it's going to cover them. See, just like that. Looks perfect. So we're going to close it. And now we're going to do the same for this other one. All right, so far so good. Now let's add the handles. And based on the guide, in the top part, we're gonna put one of these little trays that it comes with, which are very cute, by the way. And also I just noticed in there's actually two different racks that you can put it on. I hope that's what those are called. It's like different positions. We're gonna put it on the top one for now. And then here in the bottom, we actually have two more pieces. We have a tray, which I think I'm gonna put same on the top. And then you have this little, I don't know what I call this, like a little grill. Maybe this should go on the top. Oh no, that fits nicely. So it looks something like this. This film here looks a little bit darker, so I do hope that the LEDs are powerful enough so that we can still see inside it. All right, and then here on the top, they gave us this little sticker that we can add. It's almost like a, little baking paper. They were suggesting something like this, like slightly angled. And then this oven comes with another extra tray that should go here. And also technically they give you these little dots so that, you can stick this in place so it doesn't go anywhere. But for now, I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. I don't want to have anything permanent, even though I think these dots are easy to remove. Up next, we're gonna work on the menu for the bakery. It comes with 3 different screens and each of them comes in 2 parts. So we put those together and then we're gonna add the stickers. I'm surprised I was able to get this one so perfect. Usually I'm bad at adding stickers, can never align them nicely, but this one is great. And don't worry, we're gonna have a closer look at the menu in a little bit. This one didn't go in quite right. I saved it right in time before it stuck there completely. That's much better. Since I already have it in my hand, let's start with this one first. So best sellers, we have bagel, nut loaf, baguette, and a berry pie. And I gotta say, the prices are pretty good. I really wish that was the case nowadays. For the specialties, we have brownies, cookies, chocolate, and dirty bread, which kind of looks to be like a lava cake. That's a little strange to call it dirty bread. And then new arrivals, we have berry, trifle, red velvet, coconut layer, and black forest. And the prices are per slice. All right, now we have to make a little bit of space because we're about to build the floor and the walls of this bakery. So it should be interesting. I hope my set is big enough. I thought this piece of the floor is actually cardboard, but it's not. It's actually solid plastic, which is pretty cool. And also has the little grooves in there. Look at that. Going to find a plate that's the floor. I think it's this one, yeah. First thing we need to do is actually cover these little things here. And if I'm not mistaken, these are here so that if you get another set, you can actually combine them together and put them all together, which I did. I actually have 3 sets, but I don't think I'm gonna build all 3 of them in this video, just this one. So they gave us these little things that go in here, like so. Now to the base plate, we're gonna add the actual floor. I don't think there's only one way it can go in. Maybe there is, wait. Because this is where the other 2 walls will go in, so I'm guessing the floor will be like this. Now let me try to figure out which way these go. Okay, I did figure it out. There's a little channel here on one of the walls, and then this one actually slides in perfectly. So we'll put this one in first, and then this other one we can just slide in. Now that that's done, apparently we need the wallpaper. I think this one is first. Oh, and also we need a little sign for the bakery. Where is that? There it is. So the bakery name is Golden Wheat, which is so cool because my channel name is Golden Boy. That's why I wanted to start with this one first. And I love a good bakery. Everything that they sell in a bakery, I'm a huge fan of. So we're supposed to remove this part first, which I'm not sure exactly why it's there. And then we're gonna fit this in through here. Okay, like that. Now this little thing will go through there. Wait, apparently I'm supposed to put some of those dots over here so that we can stick the wallpaper once we're done running the wire everywhere. We might be able to do it after. Let's see. Okay, and then apparently the wire should go through here. Let's add one of those round dots now so that, you know, we don't mess it up. For this, I definitely need my tweezers. There's a little film on the dot, so now it's going to be sticky on both sides. We have to slightly bend this in order for it to go in. There's like a groove here, a little thingy here. See like that slit there? Okay, I think I did it. Yep. That was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated, but I did pretty good. Let's snap this in now. And now apparently I should hold this and pull the entire wire through because see, there's still some left on this other side. They say hold the wallpaper and just pull. That doesn't seem to work very well. I don't even know why did we have to put them all in, because we could have built this and then put the plates in. I think it would have been easier. Okay, after a few minutes of battling with it, I finally did it. And now this thing will go through here. And now apparently we can add this other part of the wall. I'm going to remove these little dots now, so that they don't end up between the wall and the plastic thing. So see this little notch over here? That's where the wire should go through. Oh, you know what I forgot to use? The little dots. Actually, I just realized they don't say anything in the guide about the dots. They just say that you should build this wall or put this wall up exactly as the other one. But obviously you can't put it exactly as the other one because it doesn't have a thingy-majigger. So I think I'm going to just leave it like that. I don't want to do something permanent and then if I need to change something, I'm not able to. So now it's time to put in our oven, and this thing will go through that little hole over there. We're going to put this rack here on the floor for now. We got to work here in the back of the building. Let's poke these out real quick. So now the wires will go through here and through there. Okay, something like that. This looks like an air conditioning unit, but technically it's the electric box. So this is the electric box that comes with the kit. This is where the batteries go to light up this set, and I really enjoyed the way they disguised it to look like an air conditioning unit. At least that's how it looks to me. Let's open this real quick. Seems like we need 2 AAA batteries, so let me go grab them real quick. Because of the weight of the batteries, this feels so nice right now. Apparently for this part, we should use the slots A1 and A2. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. That was not too bad. Thought it's gonna be harder. I did pull out the wall though, so... I pulled out the wall though. Alright, that worked beautifully. Okay, so now the next thing we need to do is add the last part of the wall, which is this one over here. You gotta kind of put it in like that and then bend it. And then the whole thing will kind of like stay in place when we add this. What I meant to say was that the whole thing will kind of like come together once we add this. You just need to make sure that, see, right over here, that's not cool. Alright, that's much better. Because the wallpaper on all sides and on the outside is kind of like a little bit bigger, and then, you know, kind of goes inside here and inside here and inside there, so that it's a nice, you know, looking little thing. Now we can add our menus here, and I don't know, maybe new arrivals should be here, best sellers in the middle, and then specialties on this side. Am I doing something wrong here? I think I just need to push them in harder. There we go. Just didn't want to break them or something, you know? Wait, how did I say I'm gonna do this? It's fine, bestsellers can be there. Let's put new arrivals here on the side, and then specialties in the corner. It's so funny, the more things you add, like to the wall and stuff, the more it holds together nicely. Like the wallpaper, remember when I said I should probably add one of those dots, but now it's like perfect. It just stays in place perfectly. I think we can put this here for now. Now we need to get these out, because we need that welcome mat. We'll go somewhere over here, but we need to add not the dots, but these. It's like strips. One on this side, and then another one on the other side. I'm going to remove that additional film. Now we're going to place it nicely over here. Now we're going to build a little cabinet that goes right next to the oven. Most of it is built up, we just need to add these pieces here. By the way, another very nice and sturdy piece, kind of like the oven. You know, it feels like it's really good quality. I like that. Seems like we need to open this one too, to get the little door handles and everything. And yes, if you're wondering, that is a stand mixer, so we're going to build that in a little bit too. These are really tiny, you guys, so you're going to need a little bit of patience. There we go. Come on. I'm wondering if this would help. I think they mentioned this in the guide as well. There we go, perfect fit. Look at my fingers. That's crazy. So first I think you just push it in as best as you can, and then you press it with this. They have a technique here on the instructions that they show you. You kind of like get it like this and then push this in. I had to go with the top part first and then get the, you know, bottom part in. So first the top part, get that in, and then slide the bottom part in. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. And we have these little knobs for the drawers. They go in a lot easier than the handles. I just noticed there is another handle there, so I'm guessing it's an extra just in case you break one or something. And then these fit in here perfectly. Look at that. I really like how, you know, there's not a lot of space on the sides. There's some over here, but that's normal. Everything else fits perfectly. I absolutely love it. Alright, now let's put this little stand mixer together. First things first, this bottom part goes over here. Then this little piece goes over here. Never mind. It went straight on the floor. Alright, I got it. Let's try this again. So, put this little knob thingy over here. Press it down a little bit. And I think this top part will press it down the rest of the way. Or not. Now this thing goes in here. Look at that, you can even lift it up like this. That's so cool. So now the bowl will go over here. And then the little attachment will go in there. And we got ourselves a perfect stand mixer. This should say KitchenAid on it. All right, let's put it here for now, because this will go somewhere over here. But we're not at that step in the instructions yet, because now this is what we're gonna have to build, the display for all the sweets and the goodies. And we're gonna start with this, or rather the doors for this. We have the little door handles over here. Just like before, you take a little knob, you put it in there, press it really hard till it goes all the way in. If you want it to be easier, you can actually use the tweezers that they provided, because it has a little divot in there. So then you can press it in nicely without hurting your fingers. And of course, without damaging the actual item. All right, this is gonna be tricky. Okay, that's door number 1. Door number 2. It takes a little bit of practice to get them in right, but once you get the hang of it, it should go in pretty easy. They stay closed if you want them to stay closed, or you can leave them open. They're not gonna, freely move by themselves, which is good. Now we need to put this on the top. And then there should be a sticker somewhere. Oh no, it's not a sticker, it's a cardboard piece that says sweet inside. And they say you should add 2 of these to the back. I did the reverse on this one, but let me see if I can pull it out. There we go. And then you're supposed to bend it. I don't know why exactly, so that it's a thicker sign maybe, but it doesn't make much sense to me, but oh well. Okay, and then this should go over here. And apparently we should use 2 of the dots, but the dots are bigger than this, so I don't know. See, the dots are barely being covered. You know what? I'm gonna do it the way they say, and then it is what it is. I'm gonna definitely need tweezers for this because I want to get it as straight as possible. Alright, that's not too bad. So now what we need to do is take this little piece out, and we're gonna need to add 3 of those sticky things. And then this part gets stuck to this other part, which will make sense in a little bit. Just want to make sure I get it right, because I need to be able to have access to those little holes there. I hope that's good. We'll find out in a little bit. Trying to get as little prints as possible on this thing. So this is basically like a display case for all the goodies, and it comes with these little acrylic plastics, and you know how these are. They gather prints like crazy. So I'm trying my best to just hold them by the edges. So this should go in here. Okay, that worked beautifully. And then these are the sliding doors. I need to make sure these actually slide nicely, because otherwise we're gonna be in trouble. And now that piece we worked on in the beginning, we'll just go here on top. So now you can open and close these little doors. This is so cool, and it's so well made. I mean, it slides in and out perfectly, and it's all perfectly straight. I love it. Now one last step, they say we should add one of these stickers. Let me just grab the tweezers so it's nicely done. They say we should add it right over here. That looks good. Okay, now it's time for the really fun part. We're gonna have a look at these foods. I mean, first, I think we're gonna just do the stickers on the trays and just put everything together, put all the stickers on, and then we're gonna add everything to our little bakery. Okay, these are gonna be difficult. This is the crispy toast tray. Got that one done. Wait, that's not good. Alright, so apparently you're supposed to stick these only to that little lip over there of the tray. I didn't know that, so good thing I checked again, because I would have had a lot of work to do to go back to each of them. Alright, here's the last one, the white chocolate cake. By the time I got good at putting these on, I reached the final one. Alright, so let's get things on the tray. Apparently this is the Hong Kong pie bao, and we got 2 of these, looking pretty cool. I'm gonna put them right over here to the side for now. Then we got the pineapple bread, also looking nice and delicious. This is the white chocolate cake, which is shaped and looks like a little panda. This is the egg yolk bread, and I've never heard about this. I'm wondering how it actually is. So for the bagel, it's actually weird because it looks like it's 2 donuts. So I don't know what's going on with that, but they look cute. And then last but not least, we have the crispy toast, which looks like a nice, hearty, big loaf of bread. So we still have 2 trays left, but that's not an accident, or they're not extras. One of them will actually get a sticker on the inside. And then on this tray, we're going to put the other white chocolate panda cake. And then there's also this pair of tongs, which will go right over here. So this set also comes with 2 little mugs, and we're going to put a couple stickers on them as well. I just realized I messed up the stickers because this one should have gotten the black one, not the brown one. Yeah, it's okay. It's just a different model. Yeah, that looks good as well. So then on this last tray, we're going to have a cup of coffee and then one of those pineapple breads. Looks pretty good to me. And then we're going to use this little basket to add loaves of bread or baguettes. Oh, apparently should be 2 big ones and 2 small ones. So I'm guessing this one will go somewhere else. Okay, that looks good just like that. Okay, I'm back. Well, you guys don't know this, but it's actually the next day. I had to stop building this yesterday. But now the next step is to put together these 3 cute little boxes. You definitely need to exercise your patience muscle for this one, but it is doable at the end of the day. So cute, so detailed, so nice. So you get 2 of these little boxes. Now let me build, where is it? Oh, here it is. Let me build this other one, which is a little bit bigger. Seems like this particular one is for the Black Forest cake. So first I'm just gonna bend everything so that, you know, it fits nicely. And then you're supposed to roll it over like so. Put that little tab in there. I was a little bit afraid of these, to be honest. I thought it's gonna take a while and I might get it wrong and then mess it up and all that, but no, it's pretty easy. Wait a minute, did I mess something up? This one doesn't close very easy. There we go, that's much better. The Black Forest cake box is all done. And now it's time to get all our products inside this little, I forgot what you call this, display case. And I'm gonna figure out a way so that you guys can see really nicely. So maybe I'm thinking if I put this here, let's see. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Even though this is gonna make it pretty difficult for me because I'm gonna have to reach over. We're gonna start with the egg yolk bread. Actually, scratch that. I should start with something that goes in the middle because like there's not enough room to get stuff in there. So let's go with the pineapple bread first. And now we can put in the egg yolk bread. Before we close that door and open the other one, I'm gonna get the bagels in, or the donuts, but yeah, they're called bagels here. And then the Hong Kong pie bao. Now we can close the door and open the other one. And we're gonna put the crispy toast on the bottom part and the panda white chocolate cake on the top. Now let's get this out of the way for just a second. And we're gonna put together this little jar, which I'm guessing it's a jar of jam, considering how it looks and everything. Maybe strawberry jam or something. It comes with this itty bitty sticker. Isn't it funny how like a minute ago or a second ago it just looked like nothing, and as soon as you put this label or this sticker on, it gives it life almost. And then the next thing we're gonna work on is this little sign over here. We just need to add a sticker to it. Nope, I don't like that. Hopefully I can take it out. To be honest with you, sometimes I prefer to use my fingers instead of tweezers because I can better feel and move things around. See? Doing it like that, I got it in perfect. So on top of that display case, they actually say you should put this sticker, but I kind of don't want to put it there because then it's going to be there, you know. However, I am going to use this sticker, which is for the bread, because we have 1 extra loaf of bread and we're going to wrap the sticker around it. I'm going to kind of angle it like this, so hopefully we get a nice wrap around. Yeah, kind of. I probably should have went a little bit lower, but it's not too bad. Yeah, this could have definitely been done a lot better, but oh well, for now we're gonna leave it like that. Not just for now, probably forever. Now we need one of these pesky little double-sided thingies, whatever they are, but They're a little bit hard to work with because this top layer of plastic doesn't come off very easy sometimes. And apparently we should add that over here. Remove that top layer and then stick the display case to it. Just want to make sure I get it perfectly centered, otherwise it really won't look good. Yeah, I think that's absolutely perfect. Okay, I don't know if it actually stuck to it. Yep, now it did. But it wasn't a second ago, I could feel it moving. You just need to press here in the middle. Now it's nice and secure. Maybe you can add 2 of those so that you make sure it doesn't go anywhere. I'm gonna put it down here to the side for a second because apparently I forgot to add a sticker to this cabinet. There should be a sticker going right over here. It's this particular sticker that says Golden Wheat Handmade Bread, Bread Master for you. Fresh everywhere. They should have said fresh every day. Bread makes you pleased. Okay. And technically the way they show us in the instructions manual, it should go a little bit crooked like this, not perfectly straight, but I think I'm gonna just put it nice and straight. Or as straight as my human hands can get it there. I think it looks pretty good. And we're also gonna put this one here to the side because, actually never mind, I need to put it here because there's 2 more stickers that I need to put here on the wall, but I need this as a guide so that I don't go too low or too high. So the first sticker we have here is the 30% off, which we're gonna put right over here. And the second sticker, which kind of looks like a poster, is the bagel delicious must try. This one we're gonna stick right next to the other one. Now they do recommend that we use these sticky dots to, you know, keep this in place, and then the stand mixer, put it here with a sticky dot and so on and so forth. But I'm not going to do that because I want to be able to move things around and change things if I want to. Like for example, even this box, they say that we should use one of those sticky dots to put it in there. For now, I'm just gonna, you know, put them in there the way they are. We're also gonna put a little coffee mug there. And once I put this down, I'm gonna move it around so that it looks nicely and it's centered. And then here on the top, we're gonna have this little tray with a coffee mug and the pineapple bread, if I remember correctly. And then the stand mixer right over here. So this is what goes on the cabinet. Apparently the other crispy toast we're supposed to put over here on top of the oven. And then this technically should be kind of like here in the middle, but I don't know. I was kind of like looking forward to putting it like that to create a little bit more space here, but then I guess we wouldn't be able to see when that thing lights up. See, that's another reason why I don't want to stick them in place. So for now, let's put it like this, the way they show us, and then we'll see once we reach the end if we want to move it around or not. Actually, let me show you up close how I put these other things on top of the display case, and then we're going to put it down there. So first we got our white chocolate cake, then this little jar of jam or whatever it is. Then we're going to put the little calendar here, the loaf of bread behind it, and then one of these little boxes here on the corner. So it seems like the second box was actually an extra, and I think I can put it here on this little counter, and then the bread is kind of like over here, and I think that's it for this part, but I have something else. I'm just gonna push it to the back so that we can have a little bit more room. So this is technically a accessory. It's basically a roof, and that's where we're gonna hang that little lamp. Let me just check this real quick. Seems like we might have to remove one of the panels from the outside, but first let's put this little lamp in there. Or is it a lamp? Would you consider this a lamp? Well, this is pretty easy to install. You just have to push it in there, and then you can hide the wire through this little notch over here. And apparently, since we have a roof, we need to remove this part over here from the top. And now I'm actually scared that I'm gonna mess something up while removing it. Okay, that was pretty easy. And then I'll also have to remove this part. After I had such a hard time putting all this together, now I had to remove it. It kind of hurt a little bit, to be honest with you. Now I'm gonna just kind of gently press it in, not all the way through. No, actually, I think we can go all the way through. Maybe not. Guys, if you get these, please follow the instructions. Don't necessarily follow everything I do, because sometimes I do not follow instructions. So the reason I'm pulling it back out is because I want to make sure the panels actually will go, you know, inside. I think it's best if we actually get this one in, and then we can make sure the panels are in nicely. Alright, well, everything is in there. Now let's get this panel back in. Just want to lift this up a little bit extra. Now we can push in the other side. See, it's hard when you have so many panels to make sure you get all of them in. Yeah, I think that worked pretty good considering. Now let me turn off my studio lights and we're gonna turn on the bakery lights. So there's two buttons here on the back. They're kind of like touch buttons. Come on, where are they? There we go. That's one. So that's the lamp from the roof that we just put on. And then the other one. Isn't that so cool? The oven in the back. You can't really see the light coming through that foil thingy. So I'm actually wondering, like, was there another side to the foil that I didn't remove? But I don't think so. However, if I take this out of the way and if I open it, you can definitely see there's a light in there. See, both of them have the light inside, which is so cool. All right, this angle is so much better. If I close it, you can barely see anything inside there. So one thing I'm wondering is whether the batteries have something to do with it, because they're not actually fully charged. So maybe that's why it's a little bit more dim. Oh, and real quick, this is the lamp from the roof. And then here's how it looks from the top. Now let's get that display back in here. You know what? I'm gonna make this little bakery do a little twirl for you so that you can see it from all angles. And then we're gonna turn on the lights. One last thing that I got and I want to show you guys so that you know that you also have this option. It's this little accessory that I'm so excited about because it's literally two panels that go here and here to protect your whole thing against dust and, you know, all kinds of things like that. It's absolutely perfect because then you can display this and you can put it somewhere on a shelf without, you know, worrying about dust getting in there. And I mean, how are you supposed to even clean this if there's dust all the way inside it? It also comes with two little doorknobs. All right, that's door number one. Well, there's a little bit of a gap over here. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be, or I have this which says it's connecting parts. Now, I don't know if it's connecting these or something else, but let's see. I know that if you get multiple of these little kits, you can actually connect them, you know, and I do have multiple, and I'm going to show you guys once I build the other ones, how we can connect them. You can go, you know, in a tower all the way up, or you can go sideways. In general, I think that they really thought this through. I think I saw someone that did 12 of these and they connected all of them. It's a nice big, kind of like a wall that's displayed and it's beautiful. Oh yeah, this one definitely goes over here. Once I snap it in, it's also going to make the whole structure a little bit more secure. Alright, let's see how it closes up now. Oh yeah, that's much better. So then if you need to access something from inside, just open it like this, move things around the way you want them to look, and then just close it down. Yeah, I think it's absolutely perfect. I like it a lot. But I'm really looking forward to see what you guys think about it. So let me know in the comments. And again, as a reminder, if you want to get yourself one, there's so many different kits that they have on their website. Just check it out using the link in my description. And also, if you decide to buy something, use the code GBKuhleen15 to get 15% off your order. Now, as usual, you guys stay golden and keep on shining. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.